This story follows a 40-year-old woman named Alice, known for being very strict and professional in her job. She deeply desires to advance further in her career. To achieve this, she pretends to fall in love with a young man named Adam, who is only 20 years old. However, something unexpected happens as time goes on. The feelings she was only faking slowly become real. The big question now is, can this relationship between two people from such different worlds actually last? That is what we are about to discover in today's tale. We first meet Alice, a beautiful woman who has turned 40. She has spent the last 8 years working hard at a well-known fashion magazine located in Paris. Her entire focus is on her work and moving up the ladder. Unfortunately, her often rude manner and old-fashioned way of thinking have started causing problems for her. Because of these issues, she has not received a promotion for the past 4 years, despite her dedication. Alice is divorced and lives with her young daughter. However, her demanding job means she hardly ever gets any time to spend with her child. Every single morning, she drops her daughter off at her sister's house before heading straight to the office. Alice feels incredibly lonely in her life. She doesn't even find moments for herself, always caught up in her career. One day, she travels to Brazil for an important work assignment. After finishing her business there, she boards a flight back to Paris. During this flight, she meets a young man named Adam. He is 20 years old and currently a student in college. Adam had originally booked a seat in economy class, but there was a problem with his assigned seat. Because of this, the airline staff moved him to a seat in business class, placing him right next to Alice. Adam is thrilled to be sitting in business class for the very first time. Meanwhile, Alice is completely absorbed in her work, typing away on her laptop. As the plane begins its descent to land in Paris, it hits an area of very heavy turbulence. The shaking frightens Alice terribly. Without thinking, she grabs Adam's hand and holds on tightly. Adam feels a rush of happiness because this is the first time a girl has ever held his hand like that. He starts feeling attracted to Alice. After some tense moments, the plane lands safely. Alice quickly gathers her things and gets ready to leave the aircraft. Adam wants to talk to her, maybe ask for her number, but Alice simply says a quick goodbye and walks off briskly. Adam then notices something under the seat where Alice was sitting. It's her pen drive. He quickly picks it up and rushes out of the airport, hoping to return it to her. But he is too late. Alice has already left in her sister's car. Adam just watches her car drive away, feeling disappointed. On the drive home, Alice's sister mentions a boy she knows who is a doctor. She suggests that Alice should meet him, thinking it might be good for her. Alice, however, has no interest in getting married again and tells her sister no. Her sister becomes upset, telling Alice she really wants her to find a good man and start a fresh, happy life. Later, Alice arrives at her office. Her coworkers generally dislike her because of her rude behavior. They often talk about her negatively behind her back. Still, Alice does have one male friend in the office who is always supportive of her. A staff member approaches Alice and informs her that a young man named Adam called earlier. He wanted to speak with her, but Alice says she doesn't know anyone by that name and dismisses it. Then Alice goes to see her boss. She brings up the topic of her long-awaited promotion. Her boss, however, gives her bad news. He tells her the articles she writes seem old and boring to readers now. He says people simply don't enjoy reading them anymore. He gives her a warning: you need to bring something new and exciting to your work. If this continues, I might have to fire you. Hearing this harsh feedback devastates Alice. She stays very late in the office that night, desperately trying to think of something fresh and interesting she could do. Just then, the same staff member delivers another note. This note mentions that the boy who called earlier was talking about a pen drive. Alice suddenly remembers she had accidentally dropped her pen drive on the plane. She realizes it must be Adam who found it. She quickly calls the number he left. "Where are you?" she asks urgently. "I need that pen drive. It's extremely important." Adam is in a bar with his friends when she calls. He tells Alice she needs to come to the bar to get it. When Alice arrives outside, Adam comes out and brings her inside, introducing her to his group of friends. Shockingly, two girls who work at Alice's office are also there. They are stunned to see Alice with Adam. Alice feels uncomfortable and wants to leave immediately. She only came for the pen drive. She asks Adam for it right away. Adam, however, tells her the pen drive is actually at his house. He says they need to go there to get it. They leave the bar together. Outside, Adam asks her to hop onto his scooter for the ride to his place. Alice has never ridden on a scooter before and feels quite nervous. Adam gives her a helmet. When she struggles to put it on properly, Adam gently helps her fasten it. At that exact moment, the two girls from Alice's office step outside and see them. From the angle they are looking, it appears as though Alice and Adam are kissing. One of the girls secretly takes a photograph and then posts it online. Adam takes Alice to his house, where his father is also home. Adam doesn't immediately hand over the pen drive. He wants to talk to Alice and spend a little more time with her. Later, when he finally gives her the pen drive and she prepares to leave, Adam asks, "Can I drop you home on the scooter?" Alice declines, saying, "No, I'll take a cab." Then Adam gathers his courage and asks, "Can we go out for coffee sometime?" Alice doesn't give a clear answer. She just smiles softly, says, "Thank you," and leaves. The next day at the office, Alice notices everyone looking at her very strangely. She doesn't understand why. Then, one of her colleagues shows her the photo posted online of her and Adam at the scooter. The colleague says, "Someone posted this. Everyone thinks you two were kissing." Alice knows it's a complete misunderstanding. Nothing like that happened. Surprisingly, her boss sees the photo and is actually very pleased. He tells Alice, "I like your new image." Alice tries to explain, "There's nothing like that." But her boss insists, "This is exactly what we need. That boy is much younger than you. It looks very cool." He believes the magazine targets young people, and if Alice is seen dating a younger man, she will understand that generation much better. He encourages her to keep this up because he thinks drama and gossip will help sell more magazines. Alice is unhappy. She doesn't want to date someone so much younger. She confides in her office friend. Her friend suggests a plan. Just pretend to date Adam. If the boss sees this continuing, he might be happy enough to finally give her the promotion. Alice knows pretending and playing with someone's feelings is wrong. Still, her desire for the promotion is strong. Without thinking it through properly, she decides to use Adam to move ahead in her career. The next day, Alice arranges to meet Adam. This time, she arrives in a completely new, stylish look. Adam is surprised and can't stop looking at her. Alice starts flirting with him, and they begin talking easily. Adam is overjoyed. He can't believe he's spending time with Alice. That night, Alice takes Adam to a show hosted by a friend. There, she deliberately tries to show everyone she is dating a man 20 years younger. When her friend, the host of the show, approaches Alice and touches her in a flirtatious way, Adam doesn't like it at all. He gets annoyed and starts making sarcastic jokes about the show. Alice laughs at his jokes. Her friend, the host, feels insulted and walks away. Later, Alice and Adam sit together and talk. Adam says sincerely, "I never imagined I'd meet you like this or spend time together like this." He knows Alice is divorced and has a daughter, but he tells her it doesn't bother him in the slightest. Alice responds, "We should get to know each other better." Just then, Alice gets a call from her sister. Her sister says, "I've invited that doctor I wanted you to meet. Please come home soon." Alice doesn't want to go, but to respect her sister's wishes, she lies to Adam, saying, "My daughter isn't feeling well. I have to go home right away." Adam looks saddened by the news but quickly calls a taxi and helps Alice get in. Seeing his genuine concern, Alice feels touched. She senses Adam truly cares for her. When she arrives home, she has an awkward dinner with her sister, brother-in-law, and the doctor. Alice had been drinking earlier and, in her slightly drunk state, starts asking the doctor strange, personal questions. The doctor feels uncomfortable and leaves the house. Meanwhile, Alice is still working hard to impress her boss for the promotion, but her efforts aren't working. So, she takes Adam to a high-profile fashion show where the CEO and her boss are both attending. During the show, one of the models trips and falls on the ramp. Adam immediately rushes forward to help her up. The CEO notices this and is impressed by Adam's kind and spontaneous action. After the show ends, there's a party. Adam and Alice both drink and start dancing. While dancing, they move very close to each other. But Alice suddenly notices some girls taking photos of them. Worried, she quickly grabs Adam's hand and leads him outside the party. Adam then drops Alice home on his scooter. Standing outside her house, Adam leans in, trying to kiss Alice. She steps back, however, and quietly goes inside without a word. Adam feels disappointed, like he missed a chance to get closer to her. Later, Adam visits Alice at her house again. He discovers her daughter is staying at the aunt's house. Seizing the moment, Adam kisses Alice. This time, Alice doesn't pull away. She can't stop herself, and they become intimate. The next morning, Alice feels terrible guilt and regret about what happened the night before. She tells Adam he needs to leave her house immediately. But it's raining very heavily outside, so Adam has to wait until the rain eases off. Just as the rain slows, Alice's sister and her daughter arrive home. Flustered, Alice tells them Adam is just a colleague from work. She grabs some random files, hands them to Adam, and tells him to leave. As soon as Adam steps outside the door, Alice suddenly stops him. She pulls him close and kisses him passionately. This moment clearly shows Alice has truly started to like Adam and enjoys being with him. The relationship she began just to show others has now turned into real feelings for Adam. After this, Adam and Alice start spending much more time together. Adam surprises her with a lovely walk, which makes Alice incredibly happy. Slowly, real love begins to grow between them, and both feel deeply happy together. One day, Adam asks Alice a question. "You are beautiful and successful. Why did you choose to like me?" Alice doesn't have an immediate answer because, truthfully, in the beginning, she only got close to Adam for her own career benefit. But now, she has genuinely fallen in love with him. After a few days, Alice finally receives the promotion she worked so hard for. This makes her very happy. But now she starts thinking very seriously about Adam and their relationship. Should she continue this relationship or not? It weighs on her mind. Later, when she meets Adam, he tells her with deep emotion, "I love you very much, Alice, and I want to marry you." Alice is completely shocked to hear this. She replies, "We are so different from each other. I'm 20 years older than you. You still have your whole life ahead of you, so much to do. We can't realistically take this relationship forward." Alice continues, "I do love you, but I have so many responsibilities. I have my daughter to raise. I have my demanding career. In this situation, we can't build a life together. And think about what people will say about us." Then she adds sadly, "Maybe it's better if we just end things here." Adam strongly disagrees and tries to argue, but Alice leaves anyway. Alice knows that in the beginning, she used Adam solely to get her promotion. But now, she has genuinely fallen in love with him and truly wants to be with him. Still, because of her heavy responsibilities and her deep fear of society's judgment, she walks away from Adam. After being apart from him, Alice feels profoundly lonely and sad. It becomes extremely difficult for her to forget Adam. Adam is feeling exactly the same heartbreak. He shares his feelings with his father. His father tries to comfort him, saying, "When I was your age, I also fell deeply in love. These things happen in life, son. But you have to find a way to move forward." A few days later, the CEO visits Alice's office personally to review the new magazine cover design. She doesn't like the cover photo featuring a male model. She says she wants a fresh and different face instead. Then she notices the wallpaper on Alice's laptop. It's a picture of Adam. The CEO remembers him as the young man who helped the model during the ramp walk at the fashion show. She declares she wants Adam to be the new model for the magazine cover. Alice does not like this idea at all. She desperately doesn't want to see Adam again, but her boss insists forcefully, so she has no choice but to agree. She calls and messages Adam, but Adam is sitting at home, drinking and feeling utterly heartbroken. He is too upset to reply to her calls or messages. So Alice goes to his house herself and convinces him to come out with her. Adam, seeing her, feels a flicker of hope. He thinks maybe Alice wants to restart their relationship. But Alice tells him directly, "You have been chosen to be a model for the magazine. You'll get a chance to work with beautiful girls and you'll also be paid well." Hearing this, Adam feels furious. He realizes Alice only came because of work, not for him. He says bitterly, "I don't want to see you again. It's better if we never see each other," and walks away angrily. On the day scheduled for Adam's photo shoot, everyone is waiting for him to arrive. Alice is very worried. She fears that if Adam doesn't show up, she might lose her job. But then Adam arrives because, deep down, he still loves Alice. He is taken to the makeup room to get ready. Then, Alice's office friend approaches Adam. He apologizes to Adam. He tells Adam the truth. "I was the one who told Alice to pretend to be in a relationship with you. It was just so she could get her promotion." Hearing this confession, Adam feels intensely hurt and betrayed. He realizes Alice's love might have been fake all along. He walks out of the makeup room, finds Alice, and kisses her forcefully in front of everyone. Then he goes back and starts the photo shoot. However, modeling is completely new to him, and he doesn't know how to pose correctly. The photographer keeps giving him instructions repeatedly, which irritates Adam. He finally loses his temper and starts to leave. Alice tries to stop him and explain everything, but Adam is too angry. He shouts, "I truly loved you, and you just used me for your own benefit." Adam leaves the shoot, filled with sadness. This event deeply upsets Alice too. Later, her boss fires her from her job. Now Alice is completely alone. She can't stop thinking about Adam. Memories of their time together trouble her constantly. Alice finally realizes that the person she truly loves is far more important than her career. She goes to Adam's college. Finding him there, she says something important in front of everyone. "I have stopped worrying about my future," she declares. "I don't care what society thinks about us anymore. Now, I only want you. I love you and I want to live my life with you." She sincerely apologizes to Adam. Adam still loves her deeply. He kisses her and forgives her. After this heartfelt reunion, they start living happily together, and the story ends here. Friends, if your family and society are against your relationship, will you still be able to keep your love alive? Tell us your thoughts in the comments section below. Like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for notifications. See you in the next video.